You mentioned there a few times, right? Kind of a lot of men, right? A lot of men at the executive level, a lot of men, generally. And I think that one of your unique perspectives is, you rose up in a time during retail. I think you said you were one of two executive leaders that were women on the Foley's team. And just generally, I think there weren't a lot of women in leadership back then. Got involved in a business, the Astros, and baseball that's got to be very male dominated, I'd have to imagine. And then separately, but then you've spent a lot of time as an operator in businesses that are dominated by men. Private equity is as well. But separately, you've also spent a lot of time mentoring entrepreneurs that are women, right? Whether it was launching Laura Mercier, which I think you said your first three recommendations were male makeup artists, but you wanted to work with a female makeup artist. And then you've got Vicky, you've got what was the First Aid Beauty? I can't remember her name.
Lily Gordon.
Then you've got Urban Decay, right? And you've got not Olaplex. But anyways, you've helped to mentor a lot of women that are also leaders or aspiring leaders. What is your advice to those women, right, as they're trying to kind of rise up within the ranks? And then what are some of the things? I think advice is kind of where I want to start. So what is your advice to, if there was another woman that wanted to aspire to achieve what you achieved or what Vicky or the others, what would be your advice to them as they kind of embark on their career?
Connor, I really would give the same advice to a man or a woman.
Yep.
I really believe excel in your job. If you're in a corporate structure, as I was in the first 18 years of my career, I had to stand out. I had to have the numbers. Whatever, if I was a buyer, my department had to have the numbers. If I was divisional, my division had to have the numbers. Set your goals high, but have a substantive plan, a business plan.
Yep.
And years ago, I didn't get promoted at Foley's when they had told me I had the best numbers that year. And I went into the boss and I said, I can't believe I didn't get this job. And he said, I've never met you. I met the one that got the job. You are so politically naive. That's what he said, politically naive. So if you're in a corporate, I can't change my personality, but don't be dumb. Know who's going to change. And so I thought, well, they just see my numbers. Yep. So there's a little bit more to it than that if you're in the corporate structure. But I always tried to excel. I tried to always know what my competition was doing. I tried to be the very best. And I would say that to a man or woman.
Yep.
But it's interesting, when Sheryl Sandberg's book, Lean In, came out, I read it and I was thinking, well, I leaned in. But when I read it, I could think of times at Foley's, again, only woman on the board of merchants at that time, that I maybe didn't. I maybe didn't lean in. Yeah. And then in private equity, everyone that I've been working with went to Harvard and, graduated special, they were all at the top of the class, etc. And I think you have to think, I'm here because I bring a certain expertise. And I really say to women, lean in.
Yep.
Lean in, have confidence in what you know and what you think. Because really, that's what a board is. Everyone should, bring what they're thinking. And that's why diverse boards are so important. But I would just say excel. I say that to man or woman, best you can, because that's how you win.